Hey everyone, we're Nerd Cult Online, and this is Hotel Renovator from Focus Entertainment. So, as the name implies, this is a game about renovating a hotel or multiple hotels. I haven't gotten far enough to find out if there's more than one. But as you start the game, you've essentially taken on the task of restoring this hotel to its former glory, and basically are given complete creative control in how each room is actually designed and decorated. So as you go to each room, you literally tear out everything that was there before, old fixtures, wallpaper, tiles, carpet, bedding, bloody rags, newspaper clippings, all of that, and make it go. And anything that's sellable, you'll sell to give you more money for your renovation.
It looks like we have an uninvited guest. Let's show her who's boss here. Catch her!
And oddly, your first task is chasing down a chicken and tossing it out a window, of all things.
I didn't think you'd be able to do it, to be honest. Now we have to get rid of her. Throw her out the window in the hallway. She'll like the big city.
As you can see, catching the chicken was actually pretty easy, and tossing it out the window just as easy, and as you can see, it landed safely. And then we're immediately tasked with renovating our first hotel room, or room in the hotel, which is room 101. And what I was not expecting was literal bloody rags all over the place. So as you're tearing everything out, you will find those things in place. And here, me basically learning the initial controls, trying to figure out how to do it, and then realizing that the actual controls were listed on the bottom of the screen. Sometimes it takes actually looking around at the screen in your environment to actually figure out what to do. Not much in the way of tutorial, but I mean, this does a good enough job and helps you with actually taking care of most of the items. It was actually surprisingly satisfying, tearing out all this old garbage and junk and getting it to literal bare bones of the hotel room, and then being able to build it from scratch and having complete control. Now, the only downside is when having that complete control, there's not a lot of options in terms of like the tiles and fixtures and stuff early on in the game. So you might end up finding yourself revisiting some of the different rooms before to make them better than they were before. Overall, I liked the total control that you have and creativity, but the tediousness of doing all of this is it gets pretty mind-numbing pretty quick. You know, however, when doing some of those, you know, if you actually hold the button that does the braking, you actually break a larger section off, and so it does go a little bit quicker doing it like that. And I was actually worried that I was going to do it one little square at a time, but overall, it does get old pretty quick, and unfortunately, that does make for a less enjoyable experience in the end. Now, this type of game, you know, here, this is where I figured out about the holding the button, and as you can see, it goes a lot faster. And this is the type of game that my wife would enjoy, where she likes to fully, you know, design everything and make everything look pretty. And, you know, I had more fun with the actual destruction part of it. And so maybe working together, we'd be able to actually enjoy the game as a whole, where I'm doing the part that I like better, she's doing the part she likes better. But in the end, a bit tedious, and definitely wasn't something that fits my style.